Welcome back to Al's Kitchen, and also welcome back to the last in the episode of Real Indian Restaurant series. If you've missed the previous episodes where I've done Bombay Flame, Chicken Rajeshwari, Chicken Madras, and today we're going to be doing something called... What was it called? Let me find the menu. Yeah, it's called sea bass mouli, a fillet of sea bass pan-fried in whole spices, coriander, cumin, curry leaves, served with a traditional Bengali style sauce, and it's a unique recipe of ours. That's the Royal Raj in a velouté style twist. Check out the video. Unfortunately, in this video, I only had the chef cooking the sea bass with the spices, not the curry sauce, but don't worry, I've got the recipe up my sleeve. Check out the video and get back to me. So now we're going to be cooking some nice fish, sea bass mouli. We've got curry leaves and
black
peppercorns
and coriander seeds.
Okay. Right.
Start with the skin side first, obviously.
So you've got the tower nice and hot, yeah?
Yep, nice and hot. Do the skin side. Obviously, sea bass doesn't take long to cut them.
Yeah.
Literally. You don't want to overcook sea bass. It ruins it, doesn't it? So it's like a nice steak. Okay, once you've done that, just put it over. And that is literally it. The sea bass is such a nice fish. We don't over-spice it or anything like that. And the way that's going to be served, it's not served in a sauce. It's not cooked in a sauce. Sauce is cooked separately, that is served separately.
Yeah.
So that you get separate flavours.
Sure.
That is it.
Yeah, excellent. Hurry up.
So now, chef is going to do a separate sauce. And we'll serve it up for you in a second.
Excellent. So what did we think of that then? Nice fish curry. If you haven't tried fish curry, do give it a go. Expand your repertoire. And don't forget, if you like curry, authentic and British Indian restaurant style, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's get on making our nice curry sauce, our Bengali style curry sauce. Right, to the ingredients. Here I have 1 tablespoon of mixed powder, or you can use Mild Madras curry powder. I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You can adjust the salt to taste. I have 1/2 teaspoon of Kashmiri chilli powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, 3 cherry tomatoes sliced, a very small portion of green pepper. When I say small portion, I mean just slice the side off of a green bell pepper and dice it. I've got 3, well, trying to be green chillies. They look like they're turning a bit red, but these are meant to be green chillies, finely sliced. I've got 2 tablespoons of tomato puree here, mixed with water, just so that it pours easily in the pan. Right, this is for the fish. So I've got a nice fillet of sea bass here, and I've got the fishmonger to descale it. It still has the skin on, but they've reduced the amount of those scales. And I've got about 10 fresh curry leaves here. Nice. Don't let this be like a curry killer. If you can't find curry leaves, still do the curry. It's still amazing. I've got a teaspoon of coriander seeds. They're whole coriander seeds, and 1/2 teaspoon of black peppercorns. Right, so let's get on with our sauce. I'd say for 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Right, so the first thing, the ginger and garlic. Using the back of the spoon, just push that around the pan. We give this around 30 seconds, just so we take the rawness out of the garlic and ginger. Right, now I'm going to put in the green pepper and the chillies. Right, so once we've cooked those out, we want to add in our spices. So I'm going to put in the mixed powder, chilli powder. We're going to give that, again, about 20 seconds on the spices. just to take out their rawness and any bitterness they may contain. Right, now it's the all-important red tomato paste. Get a good quality tomato paste. I find the cheaper ones are very acidic. Again, cook that out for 20-30 seconds. It's gravy. Oh yeah, the garam masala. Forgot the garam masala. Stick that in there. And now we're going to add 1 full ladle of base gravy. If you don't know what base gravy is, go check out my recipe. Just go on YouTube or Google, search Al's base gravy, or even more popular, I think it's Al's base gravy too. There's different versions of base gravy, subtle changes, subtle differences. They don't have to be over elaborate. Every restaurant has their version. And just go with whatever one you like the flavour of, whichever one you enjoy cooking. So now we want to cook the base gravy out, and all we want to do is just let that simmer down. You don't have to keep tampering with it too much. Well, let's throw in the salt. And I'm going to put some coriander in. Don't forget to save some for garnish, yeah? This is pretty much how restaurants make their curries. A lot of the work's done beforehand, you know, prepping the base gravy, maybe you're pre-cooking the onions, the peppers, and getting everything ready for that final cook. So when the orders come in, they can knock a curry out in 10 minutes. I mean, authentic curries are fantastic too, and they're great for the larger quantities, you know. I don't upscale curries. I don't believe you get a superior result. I do believe you get an inferior curry. So when anyone asks me, how do you upscale? I mean, of course you can do it. If you've got a lot of experience, you can do it. But by and large, I don't recommend it. I've had so many horror stories. Oh, I upscaled, it was bland, it tasted bitter, there was too much powder in it, too salty. Just don't bother. Just do individual curries the same way you would get in an Indian restaurant. I'm going to add some more base gravy. With the base gravy, you judge it, yeah? If you like a thicker curry, a thicker masala, stick with that. If you want it more saucy, add more base. So let's turn that base into what's already in the pan, taking off the caramelised gravy. Cook that out, and the cherry tomatoes. Now, the reason this is quite a basic curry is because we're using fish. Now, people that like fish want to taste the fish. If there's so much going on in the curry sauce, you won't really taste the fish so much. It'll be so overpowered by the spices and stuff like that. So what we do is we want a nice sauce, but we want to be able to taste the fish. And also remember, we're going to be cooking the fish in just a couple of spices too, and they're going to fuse into this. I would say that is done. So we're going to put this to the side, and we're going to start on the fish. Fresh frying pan. I've already got 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil in there. So we're going to warm that up. Now with the fish, you don't cook it for very long. You don't want to overcook it, it can fall apart. Obviously you don't want it raw. Get my massive big fish spatula out. Curry leaves, cumin and black pepper. Throw those in. Right, they're starting to pop already, which is a good sign. Is take our piece of fish and lay it skin side down. We're just going to give that about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes on the skin side. Let's just flip this over. Oh, by the way, you know, you've seen some kasuri methi there. I got that out in the prep, but I never planned on using it. That's my story anyway. Right, that's it. Now we're ready to plate up. Let's start with the lovely gravy. Start building it from the centre. And what we'll do, take the bowl and just give it a nice little circular motion, yeah? Right, and now what you want to do is just put the fish on top like that. And for added effect and garnish, take a slice of lemon and put that on top like that. Get some chopped coriander and put it over the fish. And there you go, a nice sea bass moulie. So now it's time for dinner. It's the taste test. But before I take a bite of this, I mean, you've got to look at the beauty of this if you like fish. Actually, I'm not going to say anymore, I'm just going to eat it, right? Let's just take a little bit. Absolutely superb. And the fish is cooked perfectly. That sauce is amazing. I would easily pay 10-15 quid in a restaurant for this. Right, listen, no one likes being watched when they're eating, so I'm going to finish this off. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you, and I'll see you soon with an amazing series of Balti cooking. I'm Al, and I'm out of here. God, those curry leaves are something else.